All right. Welcome. How's everyone doing? Just clicking the buttons. Looks good. Looks good. All right. All right. All right. Questions I have. All right. How's everyone doing? How is everyone doing? All right, let's see. Where did we end? We ended last time with actually adding the client. That's right. We probably also need to do some sort of Docker Compose. I haven't written a Docker Compose in a little while. Is that how people would find this? Like, Docker Compose is not part of this at all. So I don't know. I don't know if Docker Compose is the way to go. I feel like it's the easy way for me. Is there a better way for like just standard people? I don't know if that makes sense. Standard people. I don't consider myself standard. I don't know. What else would people use to run two services at the same time on their local machine? I mean, we could literally just run them straight locally in two different we could run two. What am I saying? We could just run it in two different shells. That seems a little weird to me, but maybe I just do it and don't make it part of the class. Just say, hey, that's here. You could leverage this, or you could just run them side by side. Maybe that's what we'll do. That sounds great. All right. Oh, we need go back here. We need to create our client here, right? Yeah. This thing. Instead of that, though, you know what we need? We need to probably get out of this CD and Vim here. This way we get to see the protos. Where are the messages? What the? It's this that we need right here. Let's We don't need that. That. This should be client. We need to build this. We need to move. Oh, let's see. We could go here. And then this needs to be what? Let's see now. Failed to resolve use of undeclared module. Oh, I don't have tonic. Okay, well that's probably a problem. Let's see. We'll go jump over here, grab tonic. No, I want you to go away. Let's see. We need all these things. Since we're using them both, we should probably go ahead and slide these into here, right? And then we can go ahead and actually, we can jump over here and then set these equal to the workspace. No. No, this is not the way to do it. Is this the way you do it? This is... I don't do this every single day. Let's see. Rust, cargo, workspace, resolver. No, let me click that. Thank you. Okay, let's see. Cargo, use, workspace, dependency. What is this? You have multiple packages in a cargo workspace. You often end up depending on the same package in multiple cargo tunnels. This duplication can be an issue. When you want to update a dependency, you have to update in multiple places. When you need to add a new dependency, you have to first check if it's already used in another package in your workspace to keep version in sync. This process is an error-prone and tedious. The solution is an auto subcommand that helps you keep your dependencies dry. Takes advantage of dependency inheritance. Workspace equals true. Okay, so we have it. We did it correct. We did it correct right off the bat. Although this looks kind of cool. I don't think it's useful here, but I'm gonna keep this project in mind. This looks, for a more complicated scenario, this looks really interesting. I know with the database we kind of do or with like the Twitch one, it's kind of 50-50 because we have a couple modules inside of the module. I think that we could do this. This might be really cool. That's cool. Okay, moving on. We need to take this now and move this into the to-do cargo. And then if we jump over here, this should magically LSP restart. Should magically fix? Hey, actually. Oh, this is a problem, isn't it? Environment variable outdoor not defined at compile time. Cargo sets build script variable at runtime. I don't know why we need to do this. Oh. Is this going to be a pain? Question. If we open this project like this, are we going to have the same issue? The answer is yes. The answer is emphatically yes. Okay. This should be weather client. But okay, so this is not enjoying this for some reason. Let's Google this. It's an error in the macro, which always makes it exciting. I feel like the what it's saying that it's having a problem with here is wait, that's weird. Where's our build.rs? Did I not make one here? Where did I? Okay, one second. This is probably the actual real problem. Yeah, I made it here. Oops. Instead of and this one would be wrong anyways. This one, if it was going to work, it would be here, right? No, it would be here. But what we want is one for the to do, right? So we gotta go to do build.rs. I think what we're going to need to do is put the we have tonic crossed. We don't have tonic cross build. Do we have tonic cross build? Oh, we do. Oh, in our build dependencies. We didn't pull this over. Okay. My bad. What we'll do is we'll do the same to this, though. Workspace equals true. And then we'll jump over to the cargo here. We'll slap this down. Can we not do build dependencies? That's fine. Please refer to the logs for more details. Cargo watcher failed. The command produced no valid metadata. Failed to parse cargo.toml. I'm not sure if you can do build dependencies in a workspace. That's what I'm guessing. Which is not allowed. Okay. Okay. Fine. We'll just repeat this over and over. Which kind of makes sense, right? Because build dependencies are to build the project. I don't know, I feel like you could do it. But it's fine. I've gotten to where like these keep sticking around. All right. Did we not take it out of the? No, we did. We did. It doesn't exist there anymore. It doesn't exist. Okay. I think that was just okay, so this is inheriting, so I brought inheritance to Rust, everyone. You may thank me now. You may thank me now. I did. This hasn't been saved. There we go. That fixed it. And now this works. Unresolved import. Ooh, yeah. The client doesn't have that. And now this can be weather. Client. There we go. Is that the right default port? We should add that as a thing though. Let's do this a little different than what the AI is asking for. Let's do this. Boy X, how are you doing? How are you doing right now? How's your Saturday? Oh. Oh, you're ending your vacation? I'm so sorry. Now, I don't know if you have kids or not, but what I have found as a parent is that I desperately need a vacation from my vacation. That's what I've always found. I'm always pushing the boundary of my vacation. I'm like, I have to be back at work at 8 a.m. on Monday. So that's saying I don't have to be home until 7:30 a.m. Monday morning. But then it's like, of course, you're just exhausted. And that every single time. I always push you'd think I would learn. You'd think that I would learn, but I haven't yet. Let's keep this consistent. Service, weather service port, weather service URL. Beautiful. Beautiful. Weather service URL, weather service port, done. And then that goes here. No, I wanted, yep, that. Done, okay. The question operator can only be used in async block with the result. Yeah, okay. Beautiful. You're still complaining. You're now complaining about something that doesn't exist. It doesn't return a result, and I did save it. And you're just being silly. All right, we'll move on. Cool. I'm doing well. It's going to be a short stream today just because it's... I have a ton of family coming over for my son's birthday. He turns 13. So we have a family gathering. So yeah, I'm not going to get to stream as much as usual. I started a little early, but I realized that I guess people assume that I start around the same time anyways. So they didn't join early. That's on them. That's on them. But yeah, son's birthday party. Mismatched enums type. We added the return. Beautiful. Okay. What did you do on vacation? My wife and I enjoy going on cruises for vacation because if we're actually going on vacation for like ourselves, we don't want to do anything. We're just exhausted and tired. And a cruise, you get to do nothing. Like you don't even have to go worry about going out and finding a place to eat. You just go to the cafeteria, you get food. Now I realize that some people would probably want the selection or something. Like they'd actually want to make more choices. But for us, it's like the fewer choices we have to make, the better. So to go somewhere and be like, yeah, we're good, whatever. Just don't ask me to do anything. That would be great. That would be fantastic. Yeah. Anyways, I'm just lazy bum. My wife and I are trying to schedule a cruise for our 15-year anniversary. We'd like to cruise from Rome to Florida. They have cruises that go from Rome to Florida. So we would fly to Italy, spend a weekend, probably going through the Vatican, It goes out. It leaves through Rome, so probably fly out, spend 3-4 days, Vatican, Rome, and then sail back, which I think would be fun. I completely understand, Boy X. I completely understand. My son has type 1 diabetes, and so because of that, he's more challenging to watch. Not because he's a bad kid, just because he's more challenging to watch. So it's a little more complicated, and so it's a little bit more difficult. And I know everybody's situation is different, but I understand the also, like, we haven't left him. This will be the first time, going on this cruise will be the first time we've left him, what, in 6 years? It's good in time. Good in time. Yep. I don't know. Yeah. One week is too short to do anything. Yeah, I understand that. Children that stay at home. The absolute worst. The bane of my existence. The bane of my existence. For the Europeans that watch, they don't... It's weird because in the US, homeschooling isn't that weird. Like, don't get me wrong, I think it's like... I'm gonna guess a number like 10 to 15%. Of people, so like it's not the most popular thing to do, but it's also not like weird, and but like in Europe it's like really weird. Like there's countries that have laws against doing such things, and so then it becomes, it's a much weirder concept, like cross-culturally, that I found. So my kids are home all the time. Old parents to the great indoors. Old parents are hard to manage sometimes. Yeah, tell me about it. I'm getting parents that are up there. They're cantankerous. They're here actually. I got up at like 5:30. You know, usually I walk out to a dark house. My dad's in there trying to make coffee. I don't have a normal coffee pot, so I say trying to make coffee. Fantastic. I made him a cup of coffee. All right, so we actually need to do this. This is kind of... Did I really call it to-do state? What this is, yeah, this is, ew. Maybe we don't call it this. To-do state. To-do state seems weird. Doesn't it? It feels a little weird. I get how it got that way. Oh, Boy X, are you in Italy? That's cool. At Susa, I worked with some people from Italy. Yeah, the 3-month school break in the summer. That's awesome. I am also Italian. My grandmother was Italian. I mean, I am Italian. I am an American mutt for the most part, mostly from my dad's side. My mom's mostly Italian. All right, let's see. This is really. Oh, do I remember the? All right, instead of state, we're going to go with to do db. And then we're going to do state weather client. This looks correct. That looks correct, but we'll see. We'll see if that is correct. Mismatch types expected. Okay. They're expecting a. Why is this not correct? Right, because you don't have to give it a state. This is not a wrapper for. Oh, it is a wrapper for state. Okay. Right. Because that's like the arc. State has like the arc in it, right? I don't touch these things often enough. I forget very. This was wrapping the state of SQL. We could do the same here. Do we do that? We could. We could basically do this. And then we could bust this out. I don't know how much I like this. We'll leave it as is for right now because we're just typing it for here and maybe here. Okay, so we only need this if we're marking it as completed, right? Oh, that's interesting. That's an interesting thing that we've never done before. We don't know. So if the ID is some, we're updating a to-do, right? But we don't know if we're completing it, right? To complete it, we'd have to do a compare of the original versus what it is now, right? So we're gonna have to do a DB query here now, which we have a function for, right? Do we actually? We don't even have a function call for that, do we? So we're gonna have to make that now. Do we have a get? We have a delete to do, new to do, update to do. We don't have a get a single to do. No, we just get all of them. Okay, so we're gonna have to make this. Async fn get. Oh, look at this. Yeah, we need a get to do. All right, it got everything up to making the query. That's fine. Select ID. really we just need the completion date, right? We just need to check to see if it has a completion date. But we should get everything because this is just a get to do where ID equals ID. Yeah, this looks good. Let's see. I was just wanting to. All right. I was just wanting to look at what was being done, but we're good. Oh wait, where are we? Where's our get to do? Where did it go? Did I accidentally undo? Where's our already at newest changes. Oh my goodness. All right, pub async get to do. That's what I wanted. I thought we were doing this. I got super confused. I thought we did this already. From to-dos, where to-do equals ID. Fetch optional. Oh wait. This was what I was just trying to see instead of just accepting, but I think this is correct because it's just basically massaging it into a to-do. Let's see. So if there's some request, let to-do equal a to-do, and we're just massaging it into the actual structure, right? This is fine. Maybe not. We could... We could make a zero out one that's mutable here. And we could then pass that as a sum. Is that better? Is that better? I don't know if that's better. This is gonna be annoying until I close out of Vim, set an environment variable. Also, I think that I want to do, instead of this, I think I want to do execute here. I need to look this up. I think they actually have a example here that's kind of like a to-do, but it's not nearly as awesome as my to-do. Do they have a fetch a single one? Insert into where ID. Yeah, they just do an execute with the pull. Oh wait, that's a, never mind. List to do. They don't have a get on a single one, do they? They don't have an example of that. I'm still just gonna run with the execute. Right? And then let's get this working. We were here. Yeah, these should work now, right? Yeah. Sweet. So now we can get to do. It does not like execute. No method named execute found for what did we do wrong here? We did an SQLX query. That's what we do all over the place, right? SQLX query. We do a fetch all. I suppose we could do a fetch instead of an execute, right? Fetch one. Maybe more specifically. What does this return? A result. Okay. If this is returning a result, we could actually just return a result as well. That doesn't actually seem really great though. You're wanting this to kind of wrap the SQLX stuff because this, I'm sure, is returning. Yeah. Execute returning the first row or an error of row not found. All right. So if we're doing fetch one, then really we can just return this, right? Because this fetch one is returning the result 0 here. Let me look really quickly at right. Do we need to do this though? No, don't take me up there. I didn't want up there. This is complaining about what we're returning because okay. We're saying we want a result of an optional to do or an SQLX error as our result, as our return here. Okay. And we're returning whatever this if statement is returning. The expected struct storage. So this will return our SQLX error if this errors. So this returning none is acceptable. This let OK result is having a mismatched type. Why is it a mismatched type? Found enum result. Why is it finding result? Right, that's not normal. for like how fetch all works, right? This is a vec of the thing being returned, right? And here we're just getting a thing of it, but like we don't have to unwrap this more. Oh, I'm just not thinking this morning, right? Because we already unwrapped this right here. So it is just the thing. Okay. So all we have to do is not be as dented as I was being dented and delete code. Okay, fine. It turns out sometimes you just have to delete code to get it to work. That's my great secret in life. All right. Now that we have that, we can flip back not over to there. Where was we? Where was we? We were here. We were here. So we have this. Now we can let old to do. Yep. Although I don't think we need all of this. We can actually just import get to do. That's fine. Get to do. Imported. Should we say that if it's been completed, it's immutable now? I think maybe that's what we do. Also, this is dumb. This is either returning an SQLX error or a to-do, right? And we don't need to wrap this in some, because if it's none, that's actually a SQLX error, right? Oh man, just deleting more code from this. Okay, fantastic. Fantastic. I was just noticing as we were in there, I was like, why? Okay. So we got our old to-do. And we're just going to... We can't just propagate an error here, can we? We've got to return a status code. So I guess if this is an error, then the to-do doesn't exist in the database, and we should reject it as there was no database. Yeah. If no, can we just do a match? Let's do a match. This is stuff that we want to do. I want to get to the error statement though. Let's see, we're almost to the error statement. Here we go. No, we don't want to print line. We do not want to print line. If there's an error, what we want to do is return a internal status error and none. Yep, beautiful. That's what we want to do on error. On it is because you know, I guess I'm just, in theory there could be other errors, but really there's not going to be other errors. There could be like, oh, we don't connect to the database or something like that, but it's still to the user an internal status. No, it's not an internal status error, right? It's a bad request bad request. This one, bad request. We could return more information to them. Okay, yeah, bad request. All right, now if the old due date, this is optional, right? Yeah. So when we get a to do, what is this? Right, because this is from the macro. Is it optional? Like, is this a option? It has to be, right? Because it is getting passed into a thing that is an option. So it's also got to be an option, right? An optional. Can someone confirm to me that Workspace 3 is for Microsoft Edge? I don't even know what you're asking. I don't even know. Look, this is a Firefox tab disguised as an Edge. Is it Edge? No, this is Firefox. Got baited, didn't you? Got baited. Yeah, you got baited. Now this is Firefox. This is Edge. Okay, so it obviously looks different. Just so that we're clear. Does Edge have any selling points? If you like to use OpenAI, it does. Let me show you something fun. Allow ChatGPT to store data and persist. No, thank you. Let's go to not that. How do I go to their homepage? OpenAI. This. All right, look at my CPU. 26%. 26% because I opened this stupid page. All right, let me close it. All right. 2% CPU. I have a decent CPU. OpenAI. It jumps up to 1%. Now, I know why. Do you see this right here? It doesn't play automatically on Edge. And I don't know if it's a setting I have on Edge. Whatever this abstract thing is that they used AI to make, Edge just says no. Edge just says no. Whereas, this is like, oh yeah, I'll play it. This thing is probably calculating everything, like whatever this is doing. It's not playing a video. It is literally calculating every movement of every piece of color because an AI did it, and so they didn't actually make anything that was performant. It's horrendous. And I don't know, like, stopping it doesn't fix it. I say I know. I don't know that I know. This is the only thing that I can think of. In my... so I don't know. You just can't open that page. I do block autoplay. That doesn't... I don't know. It's not a video, so I don't think it actually counts as autoplay, right? Because it like obviously is calculating the stuff, like the pixels for each render. I think. I don't know. I don't know. Some pages Firefox doesn't render well, and that's not the only one. That's the one that I can come up with off the top of my head. There's other pages where Firefox will sit there and burn your CPU. And like I don't have an amazing CPU, but I have a decent CPU. So when we're talking about chewing through that much CPU, it's actually kind of disgusting. Togglebit, how are you? How are you doing? Hey, what was that project you were working on, Togglebit? I need to... It was for rendering code and videos. I need that. What was it? There we go. It even has an example? Ooh. Script and playback of text with syntax highlighting. Does it support Rust? If it didn't support Rust, I'd be upset. Does it support OCaml? What's a teepelin? What's a teepelin? What am I supposed to do with this? Is it a type line? Oh my. Okay, never mind. I got it. It's a type line. Yeah, type a new line. I got it. Okay, go to marker. Where's the marker? Which marker? Oh, this marker. So, is this like, you could put Merrick here and I could do go to Merrick, like the name, the marker is the @ symbol. Okay, let me actually just try this. Is it in, do I just need to clone it and build it? We're gonna start. We like it. I haven't even tried it. I'm just gonna clone this. I need to set up SSH keys for Merrick. Actually, I can do this because I have SSH keys just for a different account. Okay. You haven't installed it for Arch yet? Like, if it's not in... Like, come on. Is it a real project yet? It's not even a real project. If it's not supported in Arch, it's not a real project. That's... All right, let's see. Example.echo file, is that in here? Yeah, it is in here. So we can just run it with that, right? Parrot example. So we could just do like, we could just do run. Cargo run. Something like this. C Films, how are you doing? All right. can I make one feature request? This is cool, and I absolutely love it, and I want more of this. I have one feature request, and maybe you'll make me write it, and that will be fine. This is actually something that I did to make it feel more human. To make it feel more human, it can't type at the same speed the entire time. Humans type in bursts. You know, like you'll burst out a word and then whatnot. That would be cool. And then the other thing that would be cool is, again, to make it feel more human, is if you mistype something and then like have to go back one word, being able to put that in there easily. I know that you can like go to marker and delete stuff and whatnot. And this is really cool. I like that, where it highlights it. That was cool. This is really cool. Yeah, I like the highlighting and deleting and replacing. That's super cool. See, if I don't have typos, everybody rightfully says it was staged. I have to have typos. This is cool. I like this. Awesome. But jitter makes it seem more human. Let me try it really quickly. Jitter wasn't exactly... I don't know how you implemented jitter. Jitter wasn't exactly what I was talking about. Wasn't quite what I was talking about. If it's like the jitter I'm thinking of. So do we put jitter right here? Let's see. Can we just do this? I don't know if this is exactly... Or is it like per line? Like, do I need to do it like... No. Do I need to do it like in here? Like, do I need to do like jitter 25? Oh, okay. That is the... Oh, okay. I was... So, what I would like, and again, I'm being like super nitpicky, like I love it. Just so you, for me, it's like, I'm coming in here and it's like, let is really fast. And then it's like to do, you know, it's more bursty. I don't know how to explain it. I'm going to try to make a burst feature or something like that. Yeah. But it looks cool. I like it. And do you have a typing speed? Let's see, jitter, numbers, replace, line. Yeah, speed, cool. Wait, sleep is fantastic. Cool. If you guys don't know who ToggleBit is, go check out a real streamer. go check out a real streamer. So you're thinking, I don't know what I'm thinking, Togglebit. I don't know. Not necessarily on every space. I feel like some jitter in the burst, like when the pause is, I don't know. I just find that usually when I type something, like, I don't know. That's me typing. So I actually do like those little, like, I did a period instead of a question mark. I do like those because it just feels natural to me. I do them all the time. And I'm going to have to make like a Merrick module that just types real dumb and goes back and fixes stuff. Like that's what it's going to be called. Like the command is going to be Merrick, and it's just going to be somebody that doesn't know how to type very well. That's type like Merrick. You've never heard of Togglebit? Oh, you should go follow Togglebit. We could set personalities. Oh, that would be really cool. Is setting like a personality, like doing a personality where at the top you could like write this in like a personality. That is what we need to do. That is what we need to do. I like that. Man, is this literally just one file? Wait, this can't be just one file. I was gonna say, I actually, I always consider that most of the people that watch me probably watch Toggle first. That's my assumption. I could be wrong. What is this nepotism? Of course it uses anathema. Anathema gets a free pass with you. Doesn't it? Doesn't it? It's your baby. Oh, so the parser is completely separate from the main. I understand now. I see. This is actually a cool project, right? Because like you did a full-blown like language parser, just like a really simple one. I'm gonna have to review this. I want to see how you did it. Adding new instructions is quite easy. Cool. Well, I don't want a new instruction. I want a new personality. We're gonna have to add a whole new idea, a persona. The persona of the typer, which affects everything, like everything that's in here. The persona affects. This is probably a full rewrite, but it's okay. You can do it. It's okay. I believe in you. I believe in you, Toggle. Oh, misspellings, timings. You have no idea. It affects everything. It affects everything. I mean, what if the person, I know Gasp is a window user. So if the persona was of a person that was a Windows user, like they should use tab for indentation. They should use, you know, I don't even know what Windows uses for a new line because it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. So all of those things need to be changed, right? When they write a file, it should be automatically named something .ini, right? INI. It should always be a .ini file. Yeah. So, I mean, I think that the persona, you know, the audio, if your persona is me, you're like an aggressive typer. You're really pounding on it. If it's somebody like you, it's a little bit more graceful, a little more elf-like on the keyboard. You know, there's a bunch that goes into the persona. Don't undersell it. Yeah, no, I get it, Toggle. I get it. I get absolutely why it's the way it is. And it's awesome. It's actually really cool. If I don't love how Manum does it, the one other one that has done it okay, but I actually really hate using it because it's not in like the command line or anything, is it motion capture? Not motion capture. Motion capture isn't the right word. What is it called? Motion graphics? No, not motion graphics. I'm just using stupid words now. I played around with this for a little while and it uses TypeScript and it's kind of cool. It uses TypeScript and like not React. It just uses like the WebGL to like render stuff. What is it called? Why am I blanking on it right now? Motion Canvas? Maybe that's it. It's pretty cool, but yeah, Motion Canvas. I hate making stuff in TypeScript. Like, I know that sounds like really petty of me, but like, none of my workflows are really around TypeScript and stuff. And the other thing is, like, it feels like a mixture of declarative and imperative, because like you kind of declare these things, but then like for animations to happen on them, you have to do those imperatively, and I actually prefer something like this where like you have a set of instructions and it just like goes through this set of instructions. I think it's just because I have like a simple brain, like this works better for me. Right. And the code animation shows the issue. You can't easily say, okay, and now go back to the main function and rename it, because like with the code thing here, you have to like copy and paste all the original code It was not fun to use the, where is they have a code component, which, like, you can do this stuff with, and I actually like the, like, able to highlight the name and stuff, but, like, to do this, the code is copy and pasted, like, 20 times. Yeah, this whole animation is all of these steps here. Anyways, I didn't love it for the code. It's nice. It's cool. And if this is the aesthetic you're going for, like, it's definitely a different aesthetic. But I do most stuff in the terminal at this point anyways. So, like, this is much more interesting to me. Yeah. In a .echo file? Why would I see syntax highlighting in a .echo file? Do I need to install something for... This is in Vim, dude. This is not the... It showed here, didn't it? Oh, maybe it didn't. Yeah, you're right. Mine is not working. Bug. Do we have to... We set the extension here, though, right? Huh. Oh, I'm not using bash. I am using zhush. Zhush. Hi, Scott. It's good to see you. Does this not work with zhush? All right, taking my star away. Taking my star away. Does not support zhush. Does not support... Total lack of quality control. I use WesTerm. Do you think it's WesTerm? I could try it in a different terminal. Let's try it in a different terminal. Yeah. Let me try it in a different terminal. Which one do we have alacrity here? Cargo run up. Which terminal would you prefer me try? Do you think it's zhush? This is alacrity. This one's alacrity. I just opened alacrity. This one's WesTerm. You can see the difference in color. Do you trust me so little? Toggle bit. Toggle bit. I'm hurt. I'm hurt. I literally opened it up like this. Like, I literally showed you on stream me opening it. Did you think that I had ahead of time planned this whole thing where on my OS I had renamed Alacrity to be a different Wes term with a different theme just to trick you at some point in the future? Hurt. Oh, now that being said, I haven't really configured Alacrity. It's pretty out of the box. I can try a different terminal. That's not really rendering correctly. Cargo run. Example echo. That's painful to see. It doesn't look like it's highlighting colors. No, that's a hard no. Yeah, I mean, I can barely see anything after that as well. You think I have my terminal set to 16 colors? Well, 16 colors is more than no colors. Yeah? You see this? This is a color. This is a color. Okay. How do I change my... I don't know how to change it. Was term set not 16 colors. I've never changed that setting. This isn't like how to not have 16 colors. I want to do this. Was this supposed to do something different? I'm asking for a friend. I can see the red in the highlight. I had the red in the highlight as well in the last one, right? That's working. And the cursor changed to different color, right? So like this did change, because like if you do this now, no, it's still the same color. It doesn't really change anything. I don't know what it shows. T-put? Mine shows 256. We can check over here too. 256. I know, ToggleBit. Like, I love it when the devs always blame the other person's environment. Like, it must be your environment. I mean, obviously it's my environment. It works on your environment. If you had made this with Docker and Kubernetes, like, let's be real. If this was backed by the power of Docker, Kubernetes, microservices, and maybe a little Haskell, it'd be working right now on my computer. But you didn't do it. You didn't containerize it. First noob mistake. Oh. Oh, okay. Okay, so I gotta like actually build it. Can you do cargo run with release? Is that a... I've never done that. Can you do like... Apparently? Apparently? I already got it before you posted it. I know how to build with release. I've never run with release. You know, this is like one of those things I feel like I should have been told by the creator. It feels like I went down a big old rabbit hole. Nice. That does look good. I like that. I guess I'm actually just exploding the view. Can I actually just... Let's see. Can we make this size? Let's see. Let's not type like a... let's type like a professional. Jitter. 250 is maybe... No, 250 is probably good. What was I coming in here to actually do? I feel like I was actually planning on doing something. What was I talking about? Oh, the size. Is size? Can I just do size? Like, will that make it embiggen? No. No, size does not embiggen it. New line bang equal at as audio delete int, none of these, indent, comment wise, clear, find, go to, insert, jitter, line pause, load, replace, select, set extensions, set title, show line numbers, speed theme, no size. Okay. So I just gotta make it bigger. The window bigger. That's fine. No size. That's fine. You're just using the terminal. Cool, cool, cool. I like this. Whoa. Whoa, I made a bigger number for... Is this like inverse? Is a smaller number faster? Is this like the amount of pause? Is this the amount of pause between... Oh, that is wacky. That is wacky. Okay, so 30 is faster than 100. Oh, that. Yeah, I think speed is probably not the right word. I see of speed as like a 0 to 100 or a 0 to an infinite amount. Not the amount of. Oh, okay, okay. Ooh, that's weird. I got it though. I got it. It's still super slow. How do we speed this thing up? Okay, okay. I got it. I got it. I got it. Let's put the jitter to 100. So basically, the speed just needs to be set to 0. Okay, interesting. Interesting. I'm probably just gonna have to manually do jitter. Because, like, I want jitter, like, type this, pause, type hello world, pause. So I think probably what I'm looking at needing to do is something like this. Yeah, jitter isn't the right terminology. Okay, I'm understanding though. And then there is pause, right? Right. Not line pause. I just need to pause. Where's pause? Oh, sleep. There's no sleep here. Wait. I don't see wait either. I'll take your word for it. Okay. So in that case, can we do... Oh, interesting. You type this, but this goes in between these two. I would have expected this to go below this. I would have expected a function pane, open, close, new line with print line in it. It's interesting that it goes one up. Oh, because the shift, oh. Type new line isn't, how do you type a new line? Is it just type is on a new line? Okay, I get it. So what I'm gonna have to do is, I'm probably gonna have to do something like this. Let's see. I think I understand. Just a new line character or just enter a new line in the text. Okay, so, okay. So then if I do type, not that, this, and then type, a little tedious, but this is okay. And then type, oh, actually I need to do like this, probably. Okay. and then I could do something like, wait. I'm guessing this is milliseconds, so we'll just do like 72 milliseconds, and then we'll do wait 42 milliseconds. Something like this is going to be awesome. Less awesome than I was expecting. Why is it not typing? It is type, right? That's what you did here, right? Yeah. I've done something wrong. So speed is the amount of pause in milliseconds, but wait is in seconds. Okay. Okay. So 0.07, and then this would be like 0.02. Okay, interesting. I can do this. I can play this game. Does it... These waits were too long. They weren't... Well, no, this is your tool. Like, I'm not asking to make change. I was just trying to make it how I would make a video. I was just trying to do it like I might do it. It didn't quite work out. I don't have a way to make just a slight pause there, which would be cool, just for me. I do find speed to be weird because usually faster is a bigger number. That's just how I've always done speed. But it's you do you. Like, you do you. This is really cool. I like it. I'll probably still figure out how to use it, even if it's a little sterile in its typing. I can do sterile typing. That's not bad. Well, this is bad. This is bad. This what I've done is bad, but what you've done is not. 1 second I think is too much. Yeah. Okay. So, from my point of view, I don't need pauses for the video, right? Because in my NLE, I can put as long of a pause as I want, right? So I don't actually need pauses in this to have pauses in my video. And very rarely do I know how long in this to make the pause to meet up with the vocals. Although if I have this, maybe I could make this after the vocals, so I could actually have the exact amount of time. So that's a possibility, but for me, I've always not cared because I'll put it in the NLE and I'll make a pause in the clip wherever I want it to be. Yeah, the wait is there just to have enough. Right, which means I don't need an exact time. Like, I understand why you wouldn't need a millisecond amount of time in your wait, right? Because really, wait is just 3 seconds, period. Like, that's all. And that makes sense because you're just wanting a pause. I think it would be really cool if this blinked. It doesn't in Vim. It doesn't here either. Huh, yeah, maybe not. Maybe not. I was thinking, like, to show some motion that it wasn't frozen. But it's probably not needed. It's probably not needed. Like, just when it was sitting still would just blink. I don't know, but it sounds dumb now that I say it. Do you have ability to move the cursor around or highlight sections? Like, what if I wanted to highlight this, like emphasize this? Is there a way to do that? Maybe the option to have a blinking cursor would be cool. Like, I think sometimes it'd be nice, but okay, go to and then select with width and height. Okay, cool. Let me actually try that. So go to goes to markers. So I would need a marker. Let me type out some more stuff. I guess maybe I need to do something like this. And then I could do go to end type. This is really cool. Type. This is really cool. I'm making comments. And now I will highlight the previous line. And then here we're going to do like at line. And then in this, and then we can go to line. And then from here, okay, so from here we can say that we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 21. Select 21 1. We're gonna nail it first try. Unexpected token, new line or end of file found, hello world type. What did I do? Does it need a new line here? No. Line 10. Oh, I see. What the garbage? This was just supposed to be at end. 1 second. It's supposed to be like that. Okay. What? I accidentally typed. Must have been like accidentally hit middle mouse button or something. Ooh, I messed that up. What did I do? What have I done? Okay. It's close. Oh no, I did the at line? Oh no. Yeah, marker line does not exist. I messed that up. Oh, I see what happened here. So really what I need to do is at mid, and then go to mid. Okay, so then this will print this in the right spot. Now why did this not work? Huh. My Why did it not work? It looks right to me. No, no. They're representing a row and the column is always 0. Oh. Okay, so I need to do something like they have to be the first thing, is what you're saying. This was the first thing, but it printed it. Does it have to be, is that a marker? Oh, is that a marker? Oh. I'm seeing. I'm believing. Okay, so this is not quite there yet. But will this highlight this line or this line? Ooh, that's a tricky one. Because I wanted to mark... we'll see. Hopefully this is the one below it. Oh, but it's starting at line 0. I didn't count the... because I thought I was starting here. Okay, right. I see. 20... what, 3? No, 24, because there's also a space there. Okay. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Cool. So a marker always has to be this is the whole marker. The / space at okay. I got it now. Now, my last question is, if I go to marker, and then select 24 by 5, I want to select all of this, but I don't want it all to be red. Like here where there isn't typed stuff, it shouldn't be red, right? It should intelligently highlight where there's text, right? Right? Yeah, this is I mean, as long as I gave it enough width of character, so like we'll just throw 50. This is fine. If I'm just highlighting like a function, right? I can highlight the whole function. Not perfect, but this is good enough. Yeah, there's improvements, but for a first iteration, this is fine. This is fine. It puts the cursor way out here, which is a little weird. It's fine. It's a little weird. But I can select the a function. Okay. You know, if I put this as 3, then this would It would be cool to have a different select that just allowed you to select a group of lines and would put the cursor at the end of the last line. Like if there was a different select method, like select lines, like if you made a select lines one, that would be cool. Box select is fine. This is acceptable. This is usable. I'm just being nitpicky. It would be cool. But yeah, I can also do it in Resolve as well. You're absolutely right. Resolve is a good one too. Well, cool. I like this. The only thing I would really love is some way to wait a very small amount of time. It can be a different function too. Like it doesn't have to be this wait function. I personally would love to see it because I would make it type like me. I think that's a cool personal touch. I can also take these wait 1 seconds and cut them in Resolve. That's just more work than doing it here. But this is really cool and actually useful. This is awesome. Ooh. Oh. Your goal is to just load a bunch of text with the include instructions and then type them out. Oh. If I'm going through the work of making a video, I might as well go through the work of marking up the... That or I gotta make a Merrick persona. I might edit it and make a Merrick persona, but... Yeah, I doubt I do that. And the reason is I have I have files like this. Right? But the goal isn't to show the whole file, right? We're talking about how to parse CLI arguments with clap. So it's this. So like I don't want to sit there and watch you type out the whole thing. What I'd love to have is, you know, I would probably start with all of this already there and then type out this, like insert this. Like that's where the animation would start, is inserting the derived parser, struct CLI args, or actually probably what I would want, and this is why I can't just use a big file, right? What I want is to be like, we're typing the CLI args, we're making this, and we're adding a port, we're adding a database URL, we're using a weather service port and a weather server URL. And then we're like, but clap needs some way to know what these are. So what we have to do is we have to actually annotate these with the args. And the args allows you to give a couple different arguments. We can do the short, the long, and the environment and explain what these are and have them add in as we go. And then, but we also have to derive parser from this because we need to be able to parse these logs. So we have to, so to me, I'll probably never ever just load a big file, right? Because that's not how the animation, like that's not how the video would go, right? I don't know. So you load the source that contains everything but the CLI args. Yeah, but then I'm not actually loading the code. I'm making a new file. I'm deleting this. Why not just... if I'm doing all of that, I might as well just... you know, yank this, throw it in a file, delete these. I don't know. I'll have to try the workflow. I'll have to see. You know. Yeah, and that's fine. I see what you're saying. Like, I'll load those files here. I'll build some files here, but then I'll be annotating them. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, we're doing the same thing. Yeah, makes sense. What looks weird about it? It should only blink during a pause. Yeah, absolutely. Agreed. Oh, it blinks while does it blink while typing? Oh gosh, that would be bananas. That would be fantastic. It's always blinking. It's ready to blink. That would be pretty fantastic. Since this is editing actual text, you could make a text editor out of it in half a day. You might be able to. It would take me a solid week. Do you have any plans to add like this diagnostic stuff? Probably not, right? You're not loading the full project. Do you think there's a way to add overlays like this though? Like, could we do like load file as an overlay to like replicate something like this? So like you could move the cursor here, highlight the thing, and bring up some sort of thing. That might be cool, right? Yeah, like pop up some text. Yeah, that would be cool, I think. That's just a thought. Look, I am just giving you your thoughts. It's your project, and it's pretty awesome. I have a tendency. You can ask my wife. It annoys her. I give my... when I see something cool, I give my... you can ask all the vendors that work with me. The poor things. I was literally on the phone with a GitHub rep, and I was like, can we stop naming things Copilot? And they were like, is that a feature request? I was like, yeah, if that's how it needs to be worded, that could be the feature request. Like, can we stop naming things Copilot? It's awfully confusing when you say the word Copilot. People don't know whether we're flying a plane, whether we're writing code, whether we're joining a meeting. We're just not sure what we're doing anymore. They're like, we could put in a feature request if you like, and I was like, that would be great. Thank you very much. It's not gonna happen, but you know, makes me happy. This is not correct. This is not correct. If old donate is equal to none. None. And so we've completed the project. We'll just put in latitude and longitude. We'll do Columbus, Ohio. We'll do Columbus, Ohio. Cool. There's a number. It wasn't the number I was going for, but it was definitely a number. Thank you. There we go. That response, either go weather client.clone, get response. What we need to now do is update the request with the current weather. I don't even remember. Did we add this to? Yeah, no, we haven't. We need to add this to it. What type of we might just construct a string that we do. I haven't thought about that really very much. Haven't really thought that through very much. Probably need to. All right, so here we need to update with the weather completion. Here, yeah, we had an internal status, server error. Beautiful. Fantastic. Okay. One thing that we need to do here. Return error. To do not found. I want to show them how to do multiple different error return. Like, we have the type safe JSON, which is pretty cool, but I want to show them how we can return either that or an error JSON. So. Awesome. Okay. Update the payload. Okay, so now we can take the weather that we've gotten from here and update it. Why do we clone the payload? Why are we cloning it here? Oh, we're removing it and updating. I see why we cloned it. We should just be able to pass a reference to this here, though, right? Because this is just going to update it here. Can we do that? I think we can. We should be able to, right? Use of move value connection. Okay, so this is leveraged here. No, we've got to update every place we should fetch this from the database, so we need to update this to actually be and very nice. We get our static analysis that does not exist. We can then make a new migration for that. Cool. All right. Do we need to own this? Or can we borrow? I don't know. I do not know. I don't think we can do this, right? Let's see. Did we not change it in get to do? Okay. Wait. Sorry. All right. We have a mutable reference here, right? Oh, I see. So we're doing this through this acquire, right? And acquire is giving us a result of the pool connection. Let's see. How are we supposed to do this, right? I don't know if this is exactly what we want to do, actually. We can do this, and then... do we not have... One second, we need to export DB. Okay, better. Yeah, this is... So in get to do, we're moving it. which it's still complaining about, right? Let's see, mismatch type, found mutable reference. Uh-oh. Why is this error return from no base? Whether right, we need to do a migration at this point, which we expected because we're adding a column. Maybe we need to do this so that we can get rid of some of these more errors. Like a lot of these errors are coming from this, and sometimes the whole thing gets a little overloaded from this. Okay, let's do that. We can actually there's SQLX gives you a migrate. It will create a new one, right? Yeah. I was gonna say we can do like add create the para up and down migration files with the same version. Yeah, we don't need an up and down. If set, use type version for the new migration. Yeah, we'll do a timestamp. That's what we want. Add -t create weather. All right, so then, no, not here. We can go migration, and we can do our stuff here, which we're basically just going to do this. Alter table views. We're going to add a column. Weather at my goodness, you are on a roll. You are a machine. You are a machine. I'm over here. I've added a column to a database. You've added an entire new feature. Machine. All right. I know it's only been 2.5 hours. It's only been 2.5 hours, but I have to keep it short. Son's birthday today, so I hope you all understand. I super appreciate you all coming out. Thank you, Togglebit, for distracting us there for a little bit of time. It was fun. Yeah, it's his 13th birthday, so 13-year-old birthday. So we're having a bunch of family come over, so I cannot stream for long today. Thank you, everyone, for joining me, hanging out. I would say learning something new. I don't think we learned anything. I think we stumbled around some stuff. I woke up entirely way too early. Togglebit distracted us for entirely way too long. It's mostly his fault we didn't learn anything. Will there be any cake? The cake is a lie. If anything, if I've learned anything in life, the cake is a lie. Okay, there's your 2000. When was that? 2000? It's probably 2000. So if you're younger than that, don't worry, you don't understand. There will be chocolate cake. So chocolate cake and ice cream because it's hot. It's stupid. Yeah. Let's find somebody to raid. Let's find somebody to raid. Who should we raid? Let's raid Shadow Legends. Oh, that's fantastic. It's 39. Yeah, I wish it was 39 here. 39 would be amazing. In Freedom Mutants. Let's see. Is there somebody you guys would like to raid? Nobody that I have is streaming right now. All right, I don't see anybody. I'll have to go look for some people, some small streamers to raid. So I'm just gonna sign off. Thanks everybody for joining. Hope you had a fun, enjoyable time, and I will